Hello, everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. And before we dive into today's Kiki, which is just a super fun recap of all things Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, grab yourself a cocktail, grab yourself some coffee, grab yourself some tea, grab a snack, because we are going to get into it today. But before we dive in, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend because a Kiki is always better with community. Check out our description box down below and join our newsletter. It is 100% for free. And check out our self-care and self-love content as well. So with that, let's dive right on into the mess. So our first thing that we're going to talk about is the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast starts filming. And it films one of its first group event for season 13. And we're going to see who attended Dorit's party as Kathy Hilton reacts. Okay. Now, this is according to Reality Blurb. It says, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast reunited on Wednesday, so this is yesterday, to film a group event amid production on the upcoming 13th season. As rumors continue to swirl in regard to who, if anyone, will be brought in to replace Lisa Rinna, who announced her departure last month after 8 seasons. Dorit Kemsley hosted an outdoor lunch for her co-stars. Side note, you guys, side note. Number one, stop saying Lisa Rinna's departure. Just call a thing a thing after Lisa Rinna got fired. Number two, who they're saying is going to replace Lisa Rinna. We will get into that later in the video. We have some tea on who her replacement might be, okay? And now let's get into it. Also, you guys, I think it's really telling that Dorit is kicking off the season. Because remember last season, she also kind of kicked it off with her robbery, fake robbery, real robbery, depending on how you think about it. So I wonder if they're going to touch on that at all or what that situation will be. But let's keep going. Quote, magical day, Dorit wrote in the caption of a February 23rd slideshow, which featured several images of her castmates, including Crystal Kong-Minkoff, Garcelle Bouvet, Kyle Richards, Sutton Stracke, and Erika Jane, and the decor of their meeting. So that is what's on the screen, so don't worry if you can't see it. Now, this is the thing, and I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that it's confirmed yet that Dorit and or Crystal are going to be full-time diamond holders? Because you remember sometimes Bravo will bring people on and then they kind of have to earn their full-time spot. You know, think about Jackie in the Real Housewives of New Jersey. She didn't know that she was going to be demoted or full-time until basically after everything wrapped. Same thing that they did with Taylor. So they've done this in the past. I'm kind of thinking that maybe Crystal and Dorit are not competing for the full-time diamond, but maybe there's a little competition on who's going to get the full-time diamond and what the situation is. Because I feel like they have not been confirmed as full-time diamond holders. I think Garcelle is safe. I think Sutton's safe. I think Erika Jane is safe. And I think Kyle is safe. And then we'll see who they bring in. But I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below. Now, in a video of the event shared by Queens of Bravo on Instagram, several crew members were seen surrounding the setting of the cast lunch, which was covered by a tent and nestled between trees. In a clip shared by Erika, another area of the scene was revealed, featuring low tables, pillows, and blankets, which were also topped by a tent. Now, I also want to know what you guys think about this. This is more about a Bravo strategy question that I have for you guys, because we're over here with the candy cane, critical thinking hats. We're going to talk about more than just, oh, cute party. We're talking strategy now, okay? Do you think the fact that over the last week or so, right? Remember all of those Bravo sites on Instagram and YouTube were being targeted by NBC. They're close down your account, take down these clips. Unless they're, NBC approved, you can't have the clips. And until you take them down, you can't have your site back. Remember all of that was going on? Now we have, behind the scenes footage being posted by Queens of Bravo, like featuring the camera crew. And then Erika's posting stuff and Dorit is posting stuff, in real time. Where before, if you noticed, they wouldn't post in real time filming. They would post before, they would post this stuff like the day before the episode would air of what's going on. So do you think that this is a new strategy by Bravo and NBC to have the cast members post in real time what's going on, sort of as a way to control the narrative in social media, to kind of have their finger on the pulse, to have a little bit more control on what's going on? I kind of think so. Because it seems like they're really teaming up now more so to kind of control that. But I don't know. I want to know what you guys think. And then I have another theory on their strategy on what's going on. But let's keep going. So following the sharing of the images, Dorit was met with gratitude from her Real Housewives of Beverly Hills castmates. It was beautiful. Thank you, Dorit, Crystal stated. Thanks for putting it together, Dorit, Garcelle wrote. Thank you, Dorit Kimsley, for creating such a magical start, added Sutton. And as Erika said, their lunch date made for a fun day. Kyle confirmed she's still sober as she mentioned the alcohol-free drinks at the event. Thank you, and these mocktails were amazing, she gushed. Kyle, shut up. Kyle is always doing the absolute most. Like, you didn't have to say anything about a mocktail, Kyle. Like, shut up, girl. Nobody is checking to see if you're drinking alcohol or not. Like, we don't care. We don't care. If you stop drinking alcohol because you actually had a problem and you're like, these mocktails are great, we would get it because, that's probably a part of your sobriety journey and we could support you. But you stop drinking alcohol allegedly to just lose weight with your alleged Ozempic shots. Girl, bye. Kyle's always doing the most. Always doing the most. You couldn't just say like, great day. Shut up, Kyle. All right, let's keep going. Even Kathy Hilton, who did not appear to be present but is expected to be featured in the new season, weighed in, sharing a series of pink heart emojis and heart eye emojis. And that's what we see on the screen here. All right, now listen. And rock with me on this. Oh, wait, let me finish the article, and then I'm going to tell you what I think their strategy is here. It goes on to say, last month, ahead of production on the new episodes, Lisa confirmed she was leaving the show with a statement to People. This is Lisa Rinna. This is the longest job I've had in my 35-year career, and I'm grateful to everyone at Bravo and all those involved in the series she shared. It has been a fun 8-year run. I'm excited for what's to come. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 13 is expected to premiere later this year. Okay, Lisa Rinna got fired. Just call a thing. I'm not pretending that she left. Now, this is the strategy that I think that they're using. And let me know what you guys think. I think that they were probably told by Bravo, NBC, the powers to be. I think all of this is fake. And let me tell you what I mean by that. I think Queens of Bravo getting the behind the scenes footage of the camera crew and getting a behind the scene looks. I think that Bravo gave them that. Because where else did they get it from? You know what I mean? Where else did they get it from? I think Bravo gave it to them to post because I think Bravo finally woke up and realized they need to work with us, not against us, and that they are much more powerful to leak their own stuff to us than to have us get it from another source and then having them catch up the way that we've been saying forever. So I don't think that it's just a random coincidence that they got this behind the scene footage. I also don't think it's a random coincidence that, Erika and Dorit are posting in real time, like as it's actually happening versus just to promote the episode, which is how they usually post. And the other strategy that I think they're doing, and I think it's fake, is all the thank you, so it was so wonderful, so much gratitude, it was amazing. I think that's fake because I think that they were told to say that because of all of the backlash that last season got. Because last season was so dark, because it went all the way down to hell, because it was so horrible and it was mean girls and it was bullying and it was everything that's wrong with the world, I think they're like, you guys have to keep it light. You got to keep it light. You got to keep it fun. You got to get back to the fun keys. You got to get it light again. You got to start having fun. And if you think about it, everyone has been regurgitating that narrative. Garcelle's like, let's just have fun. Kyle's like, I want to get back to having the fun. Sutton's like, you guys, let's just have like some fun. I think that is a part of their strategy to make sure that this season isn't dark and doesn't go all the way down to hell. I think that they are very much deliberately doing this, because I just don't think it might be genuine, but I don't think that it was, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they might genuinely be like, you know what, thank you so much, Dorit, today was great. But I do think that they got the memo. You want to keep your job? You want to keep this show afloat? Show up, smile, have a light key, keep the drama, with a light shade, and then keep it popping and pushing. I think they all got the memo with Lisa Rinna getting fired. So not that I think that they're being fake and phony with thanking them, but I do think that they did not do it on their own accord. I think that they were told to do it by the powers to be at Bravo and NBC. That's what I think is going on here. I think it was very strategic. And to be honest, I think this is the right strategy. I see through the strategy, because to me, it's very obvious when you can tell when people are like, your boss told you to show up at the meeting and smile. So you showed up at the meeting and you smiled. Like, that's basically what's going on here. I personally think it's the right strategy. I think it's right for them to start, giving the bloggers and the content creators and the Instagram accounts footage to share and to promote. I think that's the right strategy. And I think checking these women, because they've gone unchecked for so long, that's how you get the Robins and the Giselles and the Rinnas and the Erikas and the Teresas and the whoever's, because they've gone, the Melissas, whoever, they've gone, the Brandys, they've gone unchecked for so long. NBC Universal, I don't think, was paying attention. But since all of the stuff has come out, the violence and the bullying and the targeting and all of that stuff, I think that now they're paying attention, and they basically got, kind of like a little pat in the butt and was like, if you don't fall in line, you too might be like Lisa Rinna out here trying to, be a new Kardashian selling beauty products or whatever the case may be. So that's kind of what I think is going on. But I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below, but to be honest, it does kind of make me excited for this season. Now knowing that there is more of a direction, now knowing that the women are kind of going to be kind of back to that nostalgia of what the housewives should be. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a vibe. So that is our first story. So be sure to put it down below what you guys think that about the strategy going on, and be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. And also be sure to share this with a friend, because a kiki is always better with community. And check out our description box down below and join our newsletter. It is 100% free, and you get a free self-love guide. All right, you guys. So with that, actually, I forgot I had a second part to this. Dun, 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 dun. The new bodies and the new faces. I forgot. Okay, so part of this story, I just for a second just wanted to, talk about this. If we see in the first image, we have Erika Jayne. She looks completely different. She's lost the curves. She's lost a ton of weight. This is her when she was modeling for Kenzo in, I believe it was Paris Fashion Week, right? So everyone's like, is she on Ozempic too? What's going on? Probably. To me, it's giving liposuction. It's giving, Ozempic. It's giving, I don't know, but it's not giving, I naturally just lost a ton of weight. In the middle, we have Dorit Kemsley's new face. In addition to her new hairstyle, we have her new face. And Dorit, this is my opinion, but I do think that you lie about the plastic surgery that you've gotten. And I don't care if people get plastic surgery. Knock yourself out. You want a nose job? Go at it. You want to plump your lips? Go at it. You want to, pump Botox in your face? Go at it. It's your body. Do you, boo-boo. But the issue I have is when people are dishonest about it. And I don't think that this is Dorit's original nose. I also don't think it was her second nose. I think this might be Dorit's third or fourth nose. Very similar to Kyle. But at least Kyle is honest. Kyle's had about 3 or 4 nose jobs, but at least she's honest about it. Dorit, this isn't, and you can call it a filter, you can call it whatever you want to call it, but something structurally is off. You clearly have lip fillers. Your face looks very photoshopped, very filtered out. That's fine, whatever. The hair color, I prefer you blonder, but the honey blonde's okay. But I actually do think you're kind of cuter blonder, but that's just me. This is giving sort of like bad school marm vibes. I don't know. And then obviously we have, spiraling Kyle, who has lost a ton of weight. She's gotten 4 tattoos, about 4 or 5 nose jobs. In my personal opinion, because I don't want her to come after me, but in my personal opinion, I do think she got liposuction. I do think she probably got some of those shots. And I do think she's probably she's having trouble eating. I think she's probably very restrictive in her calories. And then she's probably over exercising, probably doing too much cardio and not eating enough. Therefore, she's losing a lot of weight. That's where I kind of stand with them. But I thought it was interesting just to see how the 3 of them, the remaining of the Faux Fox 5, these are the last remaining 3, have lost their damn minds. Not that I'm saying they don't look good, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but I always think when someone drastically changes the way they look, they're going through something. Whether it's Erika Jane, probably facing years in prison and millions of dollars. Everybody's being indicted left and right. Whether it's Dorit Kimsley, she can't live her truth because she wants to be with Mauricio and she can't be honest about that. Whether it's Kyle, she can't live her truth. Her best friend Dorit wants to be with her husband Mauricio. She can't admit that. She can't live her truth. So people are losing their minds. So I'm also very interested in seeing what they look like on camera. Because it's one thing to see the Photoshop and the filters and this, that, and the third on their Instagram accounts. I'm very interested in seeing what do these people look like in real life. Do you know what I mean? So I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below. What do you think that they're going to actually look like on camera, which will be different than what they're looking like on their Instagrams? Sometimes you meet people in real life and you're like, who the hell are you? And you realize that they've just been edited and filtered and all of that. So put it down below and let me know what you think. All right. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and check out the description box to join our newsletter. So with that, you guys, let's go on to our second story. Our favorite girl is back, Lisa Rinna.